Hello, my name is Bonnie W.K. and I'm here to give you some more secrets from the light. In 1988, I had an experience where I went to the other side of life, where people go when they die or have a near-death experience, except I didn't have to die to get there. And while I was there, I learned some most magnificent things, and I saw wonderful things. And I'm here to tell you about one of the things that I saw that is kind of difficult to explain, but I'm going to do the best I can. What I did was I went to other levels of existence on the other side of life, and I was taken to 2 levels below this. These are negative levels, and about 9 levels above this. The 9th level above this was extremely positive and wonderful. And from that level, while I was there, I suddenly saw myself in the middle of space, if you will, the darkness of space, and I saw in front of me a galaxy. It was in this position from me, and I was looking at one side of it, kind of like this, and it was spiral like this, but not as simple as this. What I saw was the most beautiful sight I've ever seen, and it was truly magnificent. And I knew I was out in the middle of space, and being a spiritual being, I didn't have to breathe, so that was not a problem. But then all of a sudden, things changed. And I was looking at the other side of that same galaxy, and it was beautiful, but I went, okay, that's nice. And I was just watching. It was very nice, but it was the opposite of what I had seen before, so I didn't know what to think about it. And then I saw the other side one more time. This is I will refer to as the front side. Now what happened at that point was I went, okay, now what? And as I went to see the back of the galaxy, this is what I began to see. And I was shown, and it actually never got past this point here. I never saw the actual connection point to the center of the galaxy, but it was like dead center. And I knew that it was connected to the center of the galaxy. And I knew that it was an incoming black hole, because it looked like kind of like a very slow motion steel wool look to it. The black hole itself was rotating, and it was twisting towards me, which means it would be twisting towards you. And I could see kind of like lines in it, but like it was a fast-moving, monstrous piece of steel wool. And it was turning slowly from my perspective, but keep in mind this thing was sticking out from the center of the galaxy. This is in 1988, I saw this. It was sticking out from the center of the galaxy, and it was probably 1.5 times the radius of the galaxy. It wasn't 1.5 times the diameter of the galaxy, but it was from the center. If you swung it sideways, it would stick out past the edge of the galaxy. I knew from looking at it that what I was looking at was in another dimension. This is not what scientists are now talking about, where there are energy rays that are shooting out from the center of the galaxy. Whoops. Okay. They're now talking about there are energy rays that shoot out in both directions. This is not what that is. This is in a completely different dimension. And it is a black hole. It is, that is fascinating because there is nobody working this camera. Now watch how it follows me. Isn't that fascinating? Okay, anyway, this black hole, let me explain to you how black holes work. Surely you've seen on the internet, if not, go look on the internet and you'll see how when a black hole gobbles up matter, it tears it apart in a circular fashion, draws it in, and you will see it draw into the black hole in a circular fashion. Keep in mind that the matter that goes into the black hole will always be in motion. The black hole gathers matter until the universe determines that it's supposed to stop gathering matter, in which case it can hold that matter within it for eternity if it has to. But what happens is there's a preset set of parameters where if there is an energy variation anywhere in any dimension on any level that needs to be balanced, and a galaxy will balance it, then a connection is made to a black hole that is effectively holding matter, or could possibly be, I don't know about this, but I don't think that they're still gathering matter. I believe that it is a black hole that has already filled up. At that point, the other end of the black hole will open up and will shoot the matter into a limited space in the universe, and that becomes a galaxy. Now this is what happens. It doesn't come out like this and shoot this way, straight out. If you remember, all of the matter is going in a circular fashion, and what happens is effectively it's pushed out this end, the other end, but I'm going to use this end for the example because it's bigger and I can get my hand in there. But what happens is when it's pushed out from the back, and the rotating matter comes out, and it comes out in a great big spiral. Haven't you always wondered how galaxies are formed? When my interpretation and everything that I can come up with from the Big Bang couldn't ever explain that for me. Now, I'm not saying that this is a replacement for the Big Bang, but I do know what I saw. I know absolutely, positively what I saw. Absolutely. And this black hole was connected to the center of a galaxy. I don't know if it was our galaxy. I have no clue. It could have been a nearby galaxy that I was seeing, or it could have been this one. It's not like they have labels on them, okay? So, but I do know the black hole that scientists found kind of in the early to mid 90s at the center of Andromeda Galaxy next to us, and then at the center of our galaxy, and now they're thinking that they're everywhere at the center of each galaxy. They think that these are dormant black holes, that they're just not eating anything. What I'm here to say is they're not only not dormant, except for the fact that they may be not full anymore, they have never eaten anything in this galaxy. They are the originating point for our galaxy. This is where our matter in our galaxy came from. And other galaxies, they all have black holes, and they all are in different dimensions. You can't look through a telescope and go, oh, there's a black hole that coming into that. You can't see this part of it. You can see the little tip of it as it opens up into a galaxy. This is for our benefit. Remember that, because it's a good thing. So have fun with it, and I'll do more on this later.